Alright, hello and welcome back to the Steins visual novel. My name is GamerGuy4You, and let us continue on. I put away my phone, then turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look. Daru says, "Just who the heck are you fighting with?" Okabe says, "Daru, I know what we must do." Daru says, "What's that?" What's that?
なんぞではない。引き返すな。そこは全てを組んでにやりと笑うのだ。でないとスーパーハッカーらしくないだろうが。
Rintaro says, "Don't you was at me. You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you?" I wanted him to say something like, "Well, why the heck not? So what's in it for me?" And then we'd continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Me. A week's worth of potato chips. Daru. 10 days. Me. Humph. You sure are a glutton. Daru. The dive makes you a hungry man. Me. Deal. Get started. Just Daru. You got it, boss. So he's imagining a conversation between them. Or something like that. Yup. A real cool conversation. But the real world Daru just pursues his lips. Purses. Purses. I think it said. Alright, Daru says, "You always give me half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent. Work with me here." Rintaro says, "You are a super hacker." Hacker. It's tough to pronounce quite spot on with the modified voice, but nonetheless we got a mail. Another one from Mayuri. Mayuri says, "Thank you very much. Just hearing that from Ocarina makes me happy." Ah. Emoticon. Ah, that's sweet. We sent her a reply. That's awesome. Alright, let us continue on. Daru says, "Stop saying hacker. At least say hacker." Rintaro says, "See where I'm going with this?" Daru says, "No, not at all." Okay, Rintaro says, "Hack into CERN." And I'm trying the webcam on the other side to see if that's a better spot. Who knows? I didn't want to cover up the phone, really, so it's, you know, probably better just not even have it, but I'll try to have it included for people who might want it. Daru stares at me in disbelief. Yeah, if you hack into a huge organization and make the command, that would be the response. Daru asks, "Is that some kind of joke?" Rintaro says, I know you can do it, Daru. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hint you can about the time machine." Daru says, "Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff, Ocarina." 電話レンジカッコ仮をタイムマシンとして使えるようにするか
このままただのダ作としてラボの倉庫で眠らせることになるか。今が分岐点だ。
Alright, Okabe says, we stand at a crossroads. Will the phone wave, name subject to change, become a functional time machine? Or will it die as garbage in lab storage?
マジで言ってんの？
Daro asks, you serious?
俺はいつでもマジである。
Rintaro replies, I'm always serious. I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
どうなっても知らないぜ。
It's easy to slouch, you know, when you're at the computer. It's easy to slouch in a chair. Daru says, I'm not responsible for the consequences, got it? Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie.
交渉成立だ。すぐ取り掛かってくれ。
Rintaro responds, deal, get started.
うは、みなぎってきた。
Alright, Daru says, let's do this. Let's do this.
報酬のポテチ1週間分はスイスの銀行に振り込んでおく。
Rintaro, for your payment, I'll deposit a week's worth of potato chips into your Swiss bank account. The bribery. Daru, no response. He's thinking of it. Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration.
じゃあ、俺は寝る。あとは任せた。
Alright, Rintaro says, anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours. I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. Alright, so we were on about CERN stuff, and now we took a nap. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Daru is exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Wow. What? More mail. I didn't see that. Ferris, let's see it. I skipped over the one shining finger for an achievement, but maybe I get it, maybe I don't. I don't know. Original sin level rising to 180%. Kyoma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet. Okay, what the heck? You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although, I suppose that might make things interesting. Yeah. Haha. I love how Ferris plays along with Rintaro. Okay. I love how she plays along with his just silly verbal creations. What do we reply to? We got 4 options. Mundane world, discreet, 2000, or interesting. Let's go with interesting. You, what are you scheming? Aw, send. Can we go back? We can! Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So we can see all the possible replies. Okay. Is the church still devoted to that fool's errand? Even if they manage to resurrect their Messiah, humanity's faith is less than 17% of what it was in his time. Mankind doesn't need... Whoop. Ah, dang it. We can't go on. Ah. Mankind doesn't need decrepit old gods to save. Oh, here we go. Come on. Yes. It's to save them. Well, that wasn't very much. Are you suggesting that I, the great whirlwind Kyoma, run and hide? You risk my ire, cat girl. Mundane world. Akiba, part of the mundane world? Nonsense. This town has belonged to chaos for centuries, as it shall forevermore. Well, let's go with, this one. What is she scheming? Mail sent. I like that. I like the little interactivity you can do. Alright, let us continue on. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. Pepper out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I throw myself back down onto the sofa and start browsing Ant Channel on my phone. And what perfect timing! Titer is currently posting in the thread. Alright, let's check it out. More of this. Yes! This is awesome. I love how they incorporate this. You know, seeing it like this makes me wish it was more so incorporated into the anime. But anyhow, John Titer. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you're all still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect, is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. Oh my gosh. Over my head. Thank you. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from the standard. They go deeper in the visual novel to explain a lot more of the details and the technicality, the terminology, the technical, sciencey terminology details, you know. Anonymous. Die, troll. You claim to be a time traveler without any proof. Anonymous. Stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. If you can't observe changes in divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know. Your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you. Lol, 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 lol. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details, plots. Anonymous. Oh no, humanity is doomed. What has science done? .jpg. Anonymous. Lol noobs responding seriously to troll thread. This Titer guy's a terrible troll, let's say. Hoin Kyoma, the legend. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Titer's points have merit. By the way, Titer, I'd like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities? It's a lot to ponder over, my gosh. Yeah, going back, it doesn't have to fight going forward. Yeah. Anonymous, tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. The trolls are out. Anonymous, Everett Wheeler model equal many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds. Anonymous, what's with all the stupid name tags? This Hoin Kyoma is more annoying than Titer. Anonymous, you call yourself John Titor, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? Anonymous, can I ask you a favor, Titor-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death. So please lend me your time machine. Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. We're out of time. You're gonna believe this time traveler lol without proof? Are you an idiot? I can't. Pause it. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more of the Steins Gate visual novel. I love how they incorporate all this communication on the internet into the visual novel and plot and story, tying it in better than the anime. I really like that. So I will see you up ahead. Stay tuned. Take her cool.